Hey up, how are we doing? Year 8. Welcome back. Now, you might hear a chugging in the background. Let me just show you why. So, it's 5 o'clock. I pitched that yeast at 2:30. I am well impressed. This yeast. Wow. Wow. What is it? 2:30, 2.5 hours. That is chugging away at 29.5. So it's 30. I've set it for 30 degrees. So today has been a brew day, and you obviously know that by now because you've seen the Vic Secret Kviek sign on the door. If that worked out all right. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to do a bit of editing. So Vic Secret Kviek. But so that went. We'll talk about the brew day. I didn't get any footage, I'm afraid. Let's chuck a beer in the glass, and then we'll go through the recipe, shall we? I deserve a beer. So this is not what it is, but that looks seriously interesting. That does. Pause it. Look at that. I'll let you pause that if you want to read. If it actually, I think it's in French. So this is a Brew Firm Cherry Ale at 6% from my very good friend, GB, Gary. Home brew in the village. Swap a bit of beer. We do, we love it. Cherry Ale coming in at 6%. He only dropped this round yesterday. Chucked her in the fridge. Could have it tonight. Well, that bottle, I'm going to keep that. I'll send that bottle back to him, I think. Look at that. Oh, hello. Look at the colour. I've had a cherry beer from Aldi or Lidl. You know, the one that comes in the packet. Cherry. You know the one I'm on about. It comes. There's no label on it, and it's got a wrap around it like that Yellow Belly one. I don't think I've ever done a Brewing Firm kit. Wow. That is tasty. Cherry, really clean. No homebrew taste. Brew Firm, is it the same Brew Firm? Is it the ones that they're doing? I think they're doing them in Wilco's, aren't they? Anyway, let's get to the recipe, shall we? So I had a Vic Secret, a beer. I think it was the. I'm thinking a lot tonight. I'm thinking far too much. I think it was. It was a Vic Secret beer from Jacko Jackson anyway, and that Vic Secret, I loved it. So I ordered 250 grams of it. I thought I'll do something with that because I fancy having a go. I was going to do a smash. I thought I'm always doing smashes, aren't I? Or smaths. I thought I'd do something a bit different. So I don't really know what this beer is, but I used 4.5 kg of pale malt. I used 100 grams of crystal, medium crystal. So I bought the wrong. I think I bought the wrong crystal. The medium crystal looks quite dark. I need to buy some light crystal, but anyway, that's what I had. 30 grams of Fuggles leaf at the start of the boil, 3/4 of an hour boil. I put a bit more in because of the leaf and they're old. Then I put 80 grams of Vic Secret in at flame out and sat it there for 15 minutes at 18 degrees. And I'm going to dry hop it with 100 grams. I used Crossmaleaf, number 1, Kviek, Norwegian Farmhouse. It was a bit out of date, and I've underpitched it a bit. So, here it is. Here she is. Just noticed that. Look at that. So, it's a bit out of date. Damn. So it's December 21. It's now beginning of April. And it does say pitch rate 5 grams to 10 grams per 10 litres. And I've got 22 litres maybe. .22 litres. But it's 5 grams to 10 grams per 10 litres and I've got 22 litres. So I was a bit worried. I was going to started making a starter. I mean, this is 10 grams. I weighed it with the packaging. And I thought 8's out of date. It's not far out of date. It's been stored in the fridge, and I'm worried about. I'm under pitching it. Is it going to stress it? But Kviek's really cool, isn't it? It's like got magic. It's like magic yeast, isn't it? But I used it once before. Oh, do you know what? I ended up not making a starter, and I ended up just chucking that in. I must say, anyway, brew day. My pump was a bit slow. But that in there, I took that pipe off, and I had a bit. I don't know how I got a bit of leaf in it. I used my hop spider, but I'd obviously got a little bit of gungy leaf in it, which had impeded the flow, shall we say. It was dribbling like a 85-year-old prostrate. But when I cleaned the system down, it wasn't running properly. I thought, that'll probably clean it out. It didn't. And then I had to take the pipes off, and you could just see, I got a screwdriver in it. You could just see it. It came out. It's only a little bit that blocks it, but the hole's only about in it. It's not a big hole. I don't know how that happened. I don't know how it got in there. But anyway, it don't matter. It's sorted. The last time I used Kviek was on that kit, wasn't it? And I ruined my airlock. So I stuck a blow-off tube on straight away, and I'm pleased I did look at it, because it looks as though it's krausen to the top of it already. Or been there, unless it's just where I've mixed it. Anyway, it's going like, that is bizarre. That is a bit crazy, isn't it? That is quick. Anyway. I need to work on my pH. That didn't go down that well. I can't remember what my pH was, sort of like 6. And I took some... anyway, we're not getting to that because I don't know what I'm doing. But I will. That is really nice. I'm guessing it's 6%. That's what he said on the... I looked at the... I don't know anything about it. It just got dropped. Didn't even have a label, so it got dropped off. And I'm guessing you brewing it how you would brew it. So it's supposed to come out at 6%. Anyway, we're 9 minutes in at the intro, aren't we? So thank you, Gary, for that. That is a very beautiful colour. Look at that. I love it. Beautiful colour. I'll take a picture of that and send it to him. And yeah, we'll wait till that Vic Secret Kviek is done. We'll have a little taste, shall we? I'm excited. That could have been chuck yeast, couldn't it? Saved it. And I didn't make a starter. That could have gone very wrong. That was a risk. Although I'm pretty sure, I guess it'll be alright. It's not that long. I've said that now. Anyway, cheers. Thank you. It's now 6:15. It's now 8 o'clock. Nine o'clock. $11. So what's happening in the morning? 9:15 a.m. the next day. 7 p.m. the next day. So here she is, the Vic Secret Kviek. We've crossed my loof, #1 Kviek. I love the colour on this. Look at the colour. She's not cleared out. Is that indicative of Kviek yeast? I don't know, leave a comment below. I need to get some comments going to put my algorithm up. Yes, anyway, lovely head. Look at that. Happy with that. Off-white fluffy. Lovely orangey. Looks orangey, cloudy, hazy orangey to me. Smells. First one of the night. Very excited. Smells orangey. Like orangey, not so much citrusy. It does smell a bit citrusy, but it smells quite orangey. As you saw in the videos, you went bonkers. Like I say, you guys that use Kviek all the time, you're not going to be surprised at that. I know, but I couldn't leave it alone. I had to keep coming back to it. It was amazing, crazy. Right. I can't see the carbonation very well in there, but it's good. Can you? It's all right. Does look murky. It's not cleared, but that makes no difference to me. As you know, if you've been watching the channel a while, I don't mind whether it's cloudy or not. Murky, cloudy, hazy. It's all about the taste. Bit of pine, a bit of passion fruit. £30 grams of Fuggles leaf at the start of the boil. If I did this again, I would probably not. I'm going to chuck them Fuggles because this has got quite a bitterness. It's got an IPA bitterness to it, which wasn't my intention. I put that much in because it was old and it was leaf, and it did cause me a bit of problem, as you saw in the video, blocking my pump up. Some got over that grain basket. Yeah, my fault. I know it's my fault, I'm sure it was, but it's quite bitter, this. If I did it again, I would either drop off the bitterness quite a lot, or I would not bother. I'm enjoying beers that aren't particularly bitter at the minute. Like, I'm just not bothering with bittering hops. Changing taste, or a bit, maybe I've had too many bitter, not bitters, but, you know, like IPA bitterness. You know what I'm saying, don't you? Anyway. Pineapple. Okay, so I really brewed this because Jacko Jackson sent me a beer with Vic Secret in it, and I got a load of pineapple. Now, I had a bit of a conversation with him, and he said he didn't get any pineapple. That's obviously developed later. So this might at a later date get more pineapple. I'm still searching for that pineapple, and I'm really looking for that pineapple, but I'm not disappointed. If I wasn't expecting pineapple, this is a great beer for me. Lovely, absolutely lovely beer. It's got some great fruity notes. The bitterness probably takes some of them fruity notes away, I've got to be honest. It's probably too bitter, but if I left them out a bit, it'd probably let the fruity taste and aroma hops shine a bit more through. But that's all right. It's a good beer. It's a good beer. I wouldn't brew it like this again. Like I said, I would definitely drop off the bittering hops. But it's experimental. This is what home brewing's all about, making your own recipes up. And they rarely, in my experience, are great first time. You generally have to make some tweaks. Sometimes you have to make a lot of tweaks. But a lovely beer. Very nice and fruity. I bottled some, and I'm wondering if I keep them a little bit, I might get some pineapple. Like I say, Jacko didn't get any pineapple off his keg. I did a video on it, if you look back, but I got loads of I got a lot of pineapple off that. A lot. This doesn't taste like the same hop. Whether it's how I've treated it, whether it's how it is tasted in the keg, because it hasn't had enough time, or whether it's just my taste, or is it the yeast? I don't know. If I wasn't looking for pineapple, like I said, that is a very good beer still. A very good beer. Nice light mouthfeel. Summery sort of drink. I'm going to stop saying that. It's not a summery sort of drink. It's an anytime sort of drink, aren't they? In fact, I'm going to cut that out. Did I cut it out? Well, you know if I cut it out. Oh, we're not doing that again, are we? Time travelling. Anyway. It's really nice. So that is another great glass in the bag. I've made it through. I've had the electric went off when I started this video. I was expecting everything's firing up again. The fermentation fringes and they're all starting to start to work, so you might get a load of whirring all of a sudden. But that's the reason why. Anyway, I might review a bottle of this after a month or two or a month and a half to see whether it's changed. If I haven't put this video up yet, I'll knock it on the end, or I might do a separate one because this is getting a bit long. Great glass is long. Anyway, stop waffling. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. Thank you all new and all subscribers. I appreciate you all. Cheers.
Like, subscribe and hit the bell.